What is up, good people of YouTube? This is Shaun with Future View Gaming, and this video is going to be quite different. This is going to be more of a rant. The gameplay in the background is just there because my computer's broken, so I couldn't do a face cam for this. The video would have probably been a lot longer if I could have. Like, a lot, and it's already really wrong. What we're going to talk about today, and you guys know I don't script any of this. I treat everything like a conversation. I'm talking to you right now. What I'm going to talk to you about today is stuff like this social justice and all this social injustice and stuff, because I've been watching a lot of videos, well, listening to a lot of videos at work, and catching up on some more of the current affairs of the past couple years. I guess you could say they're not current if they're a couple years old, but even more recently. And it's really disgusting, you know? And the way some people view things is really disgusting. Like that woman in Mississippi who believed that those 2 cops getting killed by those 3 people was a good thing. She celebrated it and got fired from her job. I hope that bitch never gets hired again, by the way. Because that's really, you celebrate the death of 2 men who may or may not have been corrupt. You know, corrupt cops need to be dealt with, but there are cops out there that do actually try and help people. And you're willing to kill them? Or the kid who got his ass beat because he posted a pro-cop post on Facebook. When in the fuck did our country become somewhere where you can get killed for having an opinion? That's like one of the few freedoms that you have that is protected by your civil rights. You have freedom of speech and freedom of expression. You're violating people's civil rights. And you complain about people violating yours. How you don't have freedoms and stuff. And that's fucking redundant. And then I actually posted a comment on this video how after reading a comment from a really ridiculously ignorant motherfucker who was talking about how I don't feel any sympathy for any white lives lost in this action. Now, disclosure, I'm not racist. I've dated plenty of black women. I have lots of friends of various colors, creeds, religions. People like me. They like my personality. I like people, not so much, but I tolerate people because good people are good people, and it's really hard to find good people. But when you do, you know, you support those good people and you listen to them and you don't try and kill them. I guess I'm on my own in that opinion because there's so many people just dying because of opinions, dying because their views differ from something else. You know, that's considered terrorism when one group of people kills another group of people because their beliefs did not line up together. That is base terrorism. So, yeah. I mean, it's sad. It's really fucking sad. And this guy says, well, I believe that I don't feel sad for any of those white people. It's called retribution. I'm like, okay. His idea is retribution for slavery. And I'm like, you ignorant fuck. So I'm gonna break that one down, and I'm gonna try and do it quicker this time. This is the 4th time I've recorded this shit. First off, was his family known to be involved in owning slaves in the past? If you're talking about people who have died, if you saw a white person who died that you do not feel bad for, if his family wasn't involved in slavery, did his family ever wrong anyone in your family? B, was your family enslaved? Was anyone in your family enslaved? Yes, no. If no, then you have no right to a fucking opinion on what retribution is. What, because other people were done wrong, you automatically get a piece of the pie? No, you're a fucking cunt. Okay? Next. I was like, okay, so my cousin in Chicago who was murdered by a couple of Black Lives Matter representatives, not saying my cousin was actually innocent of anything, because no, the guy was an asshole. Chances are he opened his mouth and said something that shouldn't have been said. I don't know the specifics of it, and I'm not going into it too much because it pisses me off with my whiffed Nova bomb. And I was like, if his grandson decides he wants to go after the guys, or wants to go out and kill a black person because someone black killed his grandfather, and the guy said, I'm like, and call it retribution, and the guy was like, well, no, if you punch me in my face and I punch you in your face in revenge, you can't punch me in my face and call it retribution because the wrong was done first. I'm like, but this kid never wronged you. This guy, really? So because of history, you believe that history gives you validity to act like a piece of shit and go around killing people of a certain race because their views don't agree with your views. You are a fucking you are supporting terrorism, my friend. And you're garbage. Like, everything about you from that statement on is garbage. And then there's this one female YouTuber that I won't even justify saying her name. She's the fat bitch with the nappy ass fucking hair. Yes, it sounds racist, but she had nappy fucking hair. She was a fat, nasty looking, ogre looking bitch. Talking about, I make money off white tears, when she makes 30 cents a month on fucking YouTube videos that aren't really widely viewed. And she starts talking about how white genocide needs to come and how white genocide is the solution. And it's like, really? So you're going to kill off 60% of the population because 16% is unhappy with the 60%. You do realize that if that shit keeps going on and people in the 60% start actually going into, oh, I'm getting revenge mode, you can't win that. Based on the numbers. There's no winning that. And I know all black people don't feel the same. Just like all white people don't feel the same. There are white people out there who are racist fucks and deserve to be fucking shot. I'm quick to say it. Motherfuckers are assholes. There are some serious fucking redneck motherfuckers, especially in places like Alabama and Mississippi, who really don't deserve to live because of the way they treat other people around them. I'm quick to say it. You know, I acknowledge the existence of it. But, you know, there's also very racist black people. And you're fucking ignorant if you believe that genociding any race, wiping out any culture is good for anybody. And there's another bitch who talks about how, and this one I will say her name because most people know her, and you watch any of those videos on YouTube or fucking MTV News channel or whatever, you know her because she's a stupid bitch named Francesca fucking Ramsey or whatever. Talking about it's impossible for white people or for black people to be racist due to the fact that they don't have empowerment that white people have. They do not have power within a construct. You are fucking ignorant and deserve to be punched in the fucking face. I mean, you read the definition of it and then you try and go into another definition of it and you don't know shit about what you're talking about. Just like the other fat bitch who never researched anything, talking about white people are responsible for everything, that every ounce of crime that black people commit. No, the black people who committed the crime are responsible for that fucking crime. Okay? Just like the white people who commit their crimes are responsible for their fucking crimes and are held accountable for them. They don't blame the black man for holding them back or getting in their way or anything. That's fucking stupid. I mean, it pisses me off when people have these stupid views on things and they are literally, like, there's no validity in half of what you say, but you treat it all as fact. And this other bitch talking about these people getting shot and these people getting shot and this person getting shot because there's no point in this person getting shot. It was wrong for him to get shot and that person got shot and stuff. But I won't watch the video because it's like murder porn and I can't subject myself to that. You can't subject yourself to facts because you're a stupid cunt who can't form her own opinion and goes off other people's fucking opinions. You ignorant bitch. I can't even pronounce what her fucking YouTube channel is. I doubt she can. Because it's Japanese. The first part of it's based in Japanese. It's sensei, some fucking stupid shit. And Setsu Malananga to shut the fuck up or whatever. And there's people like this who really do not deserve to be able to put videos out and stuff. Because not only are these videos breeding hate between people, they're fucking so fucking stupid and ignorant. You know, you should not be allowed to breed ignorance in America. You should be able to have a good discussion, and then when people discuss with you, have a good discussion with them and not act like everything you say is fact. You know, if someone comes to me and says, hey, I fact checked everything you said and you were wrong, I'd be like, okay, well, good. I will fact check it and see if I'm right, and if I'm completely wrong, then I'm completely wrong, and I acknowledge your ability to check facts. Not these bitches. But that's a whole nother rant. You know, when we live in a country where people can kill each other over fucking opinions, something does need to be done about that. You know, things should never come to this point. When a man talks about genocide of the white race, that's a redundant issue. That's like me saying, oh, we need to go kill every minority. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. And it's not going to be fucking possible. You know, and I watched this video talking about a lot of tweets from a lot of the Black Lives Matter movement talking about, I'm going to go rape me a white girl. I woke up wanting to stab me a white person this morning. That's fucking blatantly ignorant. And yeah, it would be wrong for me to generalize all black people based off of that. But this Sensei and Setsu, whatever the fuck her name is, talking about the female cop who had a fucked up history, who killed the guy who was unarmed with his hands up walking to his car. First off, when the police tell you to stop what you are doing and stop moving and be still, you stop and be still. If you keep walking to your car, they don't know what you got in the car. They are trained to shoot. This bitch was a crooked fucking cop. It's one of the few instances of a crooked fucking cop killing a crooked motherfucking individual who might not have been crooked as fuck. You know? But she used that as her generalization of the entire white race of all white police officers. Okay, so if I look at these tweets about I'm going to go stab me a white person coming from a black guy and say, oh, that's how all black people are. I'm racist. You are a racist piece of shit bitch who's talking about, oh, all white people are racist because of this bitch. All police are bad because of this bitch. But I bet you will be real quick to call the police if your boyfriend starts beating the living shit out of your ass. And therein part lies a double standard of such. And it's pathetic how they get so much attention. And I've been watching Mr. Tommy Sotomayor and a lot of his videos. And he talks about how women always want dick and attention. And it's a motherfucking shame how truthful it is. I'm like, I watch this guy's videos and I watch his breakdowns of news reports. And it's like, yeah, the motherfucker is honest about how he feels about people and how he feels about how things are handled. And people have a problem with his honesty because people are fucking ignorant. You know? And yeah, some of the time I don't agree with what he says, but at the same time I believe he has an intelligent point of view on a lot of shit that does happen. Unfortunately, this video is really long. And I could go on for hours and hours and hours on this, but I'm not going to. All I'm going to say is, you know, I'm sorry about the long ranty video. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading lately. With the computer being down and me working the hours I've worked, I really haven't had time or even the motivation to do it. But yeah, all I can say is I wish we could stop the ignorance in the world, but the only way to stop the ignorance in the world is to take all the ignorant motherfuckers of every race and put them on a fucking island and let them kill each other and save the rest of us the trouble. Anyways, this has been Shaun with Future View Gaming. If I've offended you in this video, I honestly don't give a shit. Go fuck yourself. If you understand what I'm saying and you can see my perspective and my point of view, I appreciate you watching this video. I'm going to let it run for a little bit longer without the fucking gameplay in the background. I'd like to know what some people think. Do you believe that there's any validity in some of the statements that I have spoken against? You know, I'm open to actually having the conversation with people. I don't believe all my views are right. In fact, when I'm wrong, I like the fact that I'm wrong when someone can prove me wrong, because then they can bring me up to speed and bring knowledge in front of me. And I'm not generalizing everybody of any certain anything. But why is it that just because of the color of my skin, everyone has to hate me? You know, I'm carrying a fucking gun with me to work because I don't know who's gonna fucking approach me when I stop at a gas station or when I'm stopped at a red light or something like that. You know, I live in Atlanta. Atlanta's a fucked up city. When people have a fucked up inkling to do something really fucked up, then they're gonna do something really fucked up because it's fucked up people. Anyways, sorry about the rant, sorry about the length of the video, and sorry about being so fucking scatterbrained with the points that I'm trying to make. Yeah, it really affected me and annoyed me to a degree where I felt I had to talk. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, I don't mind doing more commentaries. Hopefully soon I'll get my computer fixed so I can bring you montage and also face cam the videos and shit if y'all want. I might even start streaming here pretty soon. Y'all can watch some of my shitty Destiny gameplay. Anyway.